Hello there, I am Shaun McLaren, and today I have a fun little Jeskai list for Modern with Torrential Gearhulk and Commandeer. Now, Commandeer and Torrential Gearhulk are not exactly all-stars. I was just trying them out, trying to have fun. The idea behind Torrential Gearhulk is it acts as Snapcaster Mages 5 through 6 with a really big body, and is amazing with Cryptic Command. Whenever you're Torrential Gearhulking into Cryptic Command, it should be incredible. And the second idea behind Torrential Gearhulk is that it also works with Commandeer, which you can pitch and then use Torrential Gearhulk to commandeer something else. It's kind of living in a magical Christmas land, but it's also worth a shot, because why not? Some of the premier commandeer targets would be like Karn, Liberated, Cathartic Reunion, maybe counter spells in a counter war. Cryptic Command would be pretty good. Planeswalkers of any type would be pretty good. Remember, it's a non-creature. But don't try this at home, kids. Other than that, the Jeskai list is sort of tailored around Torrential Gearhulk. We don't have Nahiri. Instead, we have Cryptic Commands and Ajani as well. Just a solid card. Helps out the 4-drop slot. We also have Sphinx's Revelation, since we're going to often be passing with untapped lands, and it's also a great way to just refuel and gain life in the late game. Trying out Think Twice as well for some of the same reasons as Sphinx's Revelation. We want just more value, draw into our Cryptic Commands, and they can act as fogs in the late game. We can cycle through our deck and try and find like an Anger the Gods to clear the board. Speaking of Anger the Gods, Anger of the Gods, great card against Dredge right now, and I am very afraid of Dredge. I think Dredge is a great deck, so I want to have answers for it, which is why there are Anger of the Gods instead of Lightning Bolts, because Lightning Bolt is not as good against Dredge, whereas Anger of the Gods can basically win you the game against Dredge by itself. And we have standard Mana Leaks, Remands, some Helixes for late game, life gain, and I actually prioritized Helix and Electrolyze a little bit more on this list because they are better to flash back with Torrential Gearhulk than, say, Lightning Bolt. If you're flashing back Lightning Bolt, you're not getting as much value as if you're flashing back something better like Lightning Helix and also gaining a bit of life. And Path is also good against Dredge too, and usually a bit better to flash back than Lightning Bolt in the Lightning game with Torrential Gearhulk. So kind of making some deck building decisions around Torrential Gearhulk that we probably shouldn't be making. We shouldn't be prioritizing a card that isn't necessarily amazing in the deck anyways, but, well, we're trying it out. I mean, it's a fun card. It's a 5/6. Come on. It's Snapcaster Mage. It's great. As for the sideboard, let's take a look what we got. This is also pretty standard sideboard. Engineered Explosives I like a lot right now because it's solid against Death Shadow and Lantern, and just a very good card in Modern. Basically hard kill, hard removal for a lot of things, and sweeping the board. And we can go up to a full 4 Anger the Gods against Dredge, which I want to be able to do. And we also have some relics for against Dredge and Tarmogoyfs and miscellaneous Snapcasters and what have you. Dispel, just solid for solid counter interaction. Same for negate. Shadow of Doubt, I'm trying out. I mean, the dream is Shadow of Doubting a sack land with Torrential Gearhulk, right? Stony Silence is for Affinity, Tron, Lantern. I really don't like losing the Lantern. I really don't like losing to Lantern. So there's 3 Stony Silences. Jeskai is not very good against Lantern control. There's also Wear and Tear for Lantern. Boggles, miscellaneous artifacts and enchantments, Affinity. And then Staticaster, going to be good against Lingering Souls tokens. All sorts of things, mostly for Infect though, best against Infect. Yeah, that's pretty much it, so let's go over some matches.